Sup, dudes? What's going on, man? Been a good hot minute since we spoke, boys. What's cracking, man? What's going on in y'all's neck of the woods, neck of the woods? Talk to me, man. Talk to your boy. What's happening? What's happening? Well, that's happened since we last spoke, and I want to talk about it. Not all of it. Oh, saw, dude. Oh, saw, dude. What's going on, boys? What y'all smoking on? I got something. I may or may not have a little something. Whatever the fuck I may or may not have is fucking good, dude. Don't know the strain names. But, yeah. It's fucking proper. And, yeah. Nice. Man. That's a great one, dude. That's a fucking great one. Lemon Jack. Is that Lemon Jays and Lemon Haze and Jack Herrera, I reckon. Whatever I have, it's definitely OG based. It's definitely OG Kush based. It just has that look. It's been cured pretty good, but there's still like fan leaves and stuff on it. But I can tell based on that, like, what is that? The phenotypically, the way it looks physically is that of OG Kush, and the high as well is very chill, relaxed, happy, kind of like just puts me in a good mood, like kind of a smart ass, just kind of laid back, chill, like just puts me in a good mood. That's what I say about like OG Kush and like strains that are OG Kush based. They always put me in a really fucking good mood. And that's what I'm in, boys. I'm in a really fucking good mood right now. And I hope y'all are too. And if you're not, man, I hope I can cheer you up a little bit. And if I can't, my God, I don't even know what to tell you. Some Lagunitas IPA, so you're ready to roll. Man, you can keep that. So you're just drinking straight iron. You're just taking like a fucking can of iron and just. No, I'm just playing, man. I like some pale ales. I can't do India pale ales. It's too fucking hoppy. It's just drinking a tub of iron, lead. Just can't do it, man. But they'll fuck you up. They'll fuck you right off, man. Those IPAs. They got that fucking what is it? The ABV. They got that ABV for you, Bobo. Say that. Nice. Jack Herrera and Lemon Kush. Nice. Word. Nice, dude. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, man. That's the only kind of like casino game I've ever had any kind of luck at is roulette. I mean, I walk in there and up to a card table here, just take my money. Here, I'd be better off just walking up and just like handing them like $200 and trying to fucking play cards. But roulette, your boy can walk up there like Charlie Kelly and be like, yes, like black, here we go, let it ride, baby. Yeah, like, dude, I'll fucking hit that roulette, by God. But looks like old Dried Spicy hit him one, dude. Yeah, that's what's up, dude. That's tight. Lagunitas. Same here. I had $10 on 16. I bet 20 on 16 again, man. It's just one of those. Roulette is definitely a feeling out kind of thing. You can just kind of like. It's weird like that, right? Like with rolling dice, or like it's like with roulette too. It's just the feeling. It's not like, oh, I'm using a specific like predetermined strategy. It's just you just get the feel of that motherfucker. You get the sense of it, and you just roll with it. Like I find that with throwing dice too. Like like I said, I haven't played a lot of craps. I haven't played a lot of I've thrown dice, just like straight up, just like throwing dice against the fucking wall, and but even like with Risk, like I used to play a lot of Risk, and I would find when I had the best rolls, it was when I had a lot of confidence with the shake of the dice, and when I was nervous about like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. That's when I always just came up short. But it's like a thing, like roulette is like that, dude. You just kind of feel that motherfucker. You're like, nope, this is the one, boom, black or whatever, red, Yes. Absolutely, it is absolutely an instinct game. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Spicy says if it's a live deal, I pay attention to what hand they spin with what areas, ranges, neighboring numbers it hits. I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm sure some of the other gamblers in the chat might. If it's a live deal, pay attention to what hand they spin and what areas, ranges, neighboring. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Areas, range. Yeah, okay, yeah, yep. Yeah. Craps, nah. I can't shoot craps. I don't know what to look for when, I mean, I guess when you're like, it's easier, isn't it craps easier if you're like just betting the shooter or the roller or whatever they call that, than actually throwing the dice yourself? Isn't that kind of like strategy at craps is like getting a feel for which player is getting hot at the right time and like betting on them? Isn't that kind of how it goes? I don't fucking know, man. I know nothing. Like I said, I've been to the casino maybe a dozen times total in my whole fucking life. I went with my dad when I was younger, and I've seen him like play craps and stuff, and with marginal success, and like I don't fucking even know what I'm looking at, basically. But that's kind of the gist that I got from it. Wouldn't shoot, I bet. Yeah, bet on the shooter as opposed to like being the actual shooter. Shoot him again! You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yup. Well, like I said, boys, a lot's happened. A lot's fucking happened since last we spoke. You can see the name I have up there. Yeah, some shit went down, man. And the Mecca is in jeopardy. The rabid dog is on hiatus, you might say, for an undetermined amount of time. Who knows when we'll see the rabid dog again? I hope it's as soon as fucking possible, man. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I want some goddamn rabid dog back. I want some Mecca back, goddammit. I want some Mecca back, goddammit. So yeah, I'll explain what this name here means. I'll explain what I mean by that here in a little bit. But yeah, man, we'll just let it cook for a little bit, man. Just chill out for a minute. I'm gonna fucking stroke this chalice here. Get nice and irie. Just kick back with you boys. Shoot the shit. Just bullshit. Crack a few jokes. See who strolls up in this old saloon. And then I'll explain what this means. I want to bring back the Mecca. I want the Mecca back. It's a rain dance. I want to do a rain dance, boys. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'll expand upon the meaning. Tell you what, if I can get one more person. What's up, Billy? What's up, Leslie? How are you doing? Shout out to Miss Leslie Jenkinson in the chat. Everybody make sure and give her a follow on Twitter. She is one of, I like to call it my retweet stream. She is one of the most reliable retweeters in the whole fucking game. And yeah, so thank you very much for that, Leslie. Hope you're having a good day. Leslie Jenkinson in the chat. What's happening? What's up, Billy? What's going on, dude? How are ya? Spicy says, yo. Leslie says, good, thanks. No sweat. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, we got 10 people in the chat, boys and girls. So, yeah. Let me tell you what this whole thing here means. I said a lot of shit went down. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about the things that have happened since last we spoke. And Jackie boy, Northern England's finest. What's up, Jack? Way to go, Donnie! What's up, Jack? What's going on, man? So, a lot of shit's happened, man. A lot of shit transpired. Things were just going swimmingly, man. They were just going so fucking well, dude. It was the night that, shout out to Mr. Arkansas, that the Rabid Dog, he was announcing the cast of the Mecca. There were all these hurdles and fucking roadblocks and all this shit that went down, man, that was jeopardizing the Mecca. But through all of that, we get to the cast night. Mr. Arkansas comes up with this brilliant fucking wheel of death, and it's awesome, dude. Everyone's fucking about it. We're rocking and rolling in the chat, dude, Ark has got everyone at a fucking fever pitch. And dude, it gets sorted out. We get the matchups, all that shit, right? And I won't rehash it, but y'all know what happened. Well, like I said, I'm not going to go back into it in great detail, but the point and the only sticking point is that the fucking Mecca is in jeopardy. There may not be a Mecca. Ark is on hiatus. What do they say in A Few Good Men? You want to know what Ark did before? What does he say? Fuck. What does Kevin Bacon say? You want to know what Ark did before this? Counterintelligence. Ark's gone. There is no Ark. Who knows when we'll see him again, man? But I hope that he's listening. I hope that he hears this. Oh, rabid one. Oh, you rabid dog, you. I want the goddamn Mecca back, god damn it. I can't be the only one that feels that way, dude. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. Let me just get that out of the way right now. The motherfucking general is in the chat. It's a party now, boys. It's a party now, boys and girls. What's up, Noah? Noah says it would take a miracle. My God. Well, What's up, Nick? Noah says it would take a miracle. Well, I wouldn't call myself a miracle worker, but what I can do and what I will do, what I straight up fucking will do, Brajers and Brajettes, do a little rain dance. Huh? Do a little rain dance. And I will straight up tell you guys what I'm straight up talking about. Okay? Tommy says, yo, saw, dude. Very much pleased to see you in the chat, bro. It's a goddamn chivalrous friend of mine. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, my friend? What's up, gangster? Alex said, uh-oh, look out, look out. So yeah, man, there's no Mecca, dude. So like, there's no Mecca, right? And I want there to be. So it just like dawned on me. Just like out of the blue, you know. I thought, why don't I do a little competition? You know? Now this is not to rival the Mecca. Oh no, there's nothing. No, there's nothing that can rival the Mecca boys. But what I want to do and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start a little competition right here, right now, today. We're all gonna keep it real at the exact same time, and I'm gonna start this competition right now. All right, everybody listening? This is my rain dance. This is my call to Mr. Arkansas. This competition will go on until, and not until, it won't stop until the rabid dog returns. This rain dance of a competition will continue until the rabid dog returns. It could go on for a week. Art could come back tomorrow. It could go on for 0 weeks. It could go on for 16 fucking years. Who knows? Who knows, boys and girls? Who knows? But I know this. It's going to start today. So yeah, this is my little rain dance. So if y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, stick around. I'll fill you in on the details. It's real simple. It's going to be fun. And I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm rain dancing that Mr. Arkansas will come back and thus will end the competition. Think about that. Yeah, I heard about that little Nancy boy doing some kind of like wannabe fucking Mecca, like, man, you can definitely miss me with that bullshit. But yeah, this ain't no Mecca, dude. This ain't no Mecca. All this is a rain dance. And it's real simple. It's real simple. Exactly. It's practice. And as soon as Art comes back, this competition ends. As soon as the Mecca starts back, this competition is over. So this is my rain dance. You like that? Doesn't have to be a big competition. It's not super involved. It's really easy. It's shit that we do every week anyway. This what I'm talking about, boys, this can't hold a candle to the fucking Mecca. It's not going to compete with the Mecca. This is, in the absence of the Mecca, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. It's real simple. However many people want to be in it, it's fine. And what I'll do is this. I'm going to have a weekly competition. There will be a champion crowned every week until the Mecca starts. All right? Starting this week, there will be a champion crowned this week. And it'll be kind of like the 24/7 belt, so to speak. Like, can change hands every fucking week. We'll see how long the streak goes. We'll see how many times the belt changes hands. We'll see how long the competition goes. Like I said, as soon as Art comes back, the rain dance will stop. The sunshine will come out. The Mecca will resume. But yeah, got to have something to do. I'm definitely not going to be in Rush's little fuck ass little gay boy game. I'm not going to do that shit. So yeah. So this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. It's not complicated. It's super easy. Just to pick 'em, boys. Whoever has the best record with their picks. It's not a head-to-head. It's not, I'm not going to throw any twists at you. Like I said, this is not a Mecca. This is something to do until the Mecca comes back, man. And Rush's shit is whack and lame. Stupid. Dumb. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anything like that, boys? Interesting. What's up here? What's going on, man? Did you hear what I just laid out? Perchance? Yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed. No, man. Arc. I can't do what Arc does. I can't do what Arc does. I do my own thing over here. Arc was actually a big influence on my channel. He was a big influence on my first channel, and definitely an influence on this one. But yeah, this is just a call to Mr. Arkansas, man. We want you back on the air, Arc. We want this fucking Mecca back, dog. So yeah, I'm gonna do this little rain dance until you come back. Every week is gonna be a champion. See how long the champion can stay champion. The belt could change hands every fucking week. This is instant gratification. Every fucking week. And the champion, I'm going to do a recap stream on Sunday. They can take their victory lap. I'll tweet it out. You can run up in there and flex on Rush's bitch ass. Flex the belt. You know what I'm saying? Flash the belt. Fucking burn his retinas out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going to call it, I think I'm going to call it 2 cents champ of the week. For however many weeks running. You know, we'll see how long we can get it. And like I said, this will be based entirely on how soon or not soon the rabid dog returns. This competition will go on until Mr. Arkansas comes back, and then it will be forever. There won't be another one. There won't be any seasons. So, yeah, it can only last 1 week. That's all you got to do. DM me your fucking picks. I'll make the cutoff Friday night at midnight. But you don't have to give me method of victory. You don't have to give me the rounds. You don't have to sign up on Tapology. All you got to do, give me your picks. Whoever has the best record, your champ of the week. Do a recap on Sunday. So on, so forth. All I get. I like it. Call it the rain dance. The rain. Yeah, call it the rain dance. Yeah, I can't even put. It doesn't. Hold on. I'm gonna change this. Boom. That's the one, boys. It's the rain dance. Come on, rabid dog. Come on. Come on with it, Ark. The people don't want this shit. They don't want this bullshit. They don't want no rain dance. They don't want no whatever fucking Russia's fuck ass shit is called. They don't want that shit. They want the Mecca, dude. The Mecca cannot be imitated. It cannot be duplicated. That's why my shit here is almost like a parody, man. Like, I can't do what Ark does, boys. I can't do it. There's no substitute for Mr. Arkansas. You can only just like Jones and fucking, I don't know, dude. You just get in a bad way, man. I know. Hype for Russia shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like a desperate like plea for the Mecca to come back, dude. That's all this is. There's a little something to get you through. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Speaking of that, I want another season of The Boys to come back, dude. I need season 3 of The Boys. But anyway, yeah. So it's real easy. Fucking DM me your picks. Whoever has the best record, champ of the week. Get show on Sunday. I'll tweet it out. You can go up and rush a stream, bust him upside the head with that fucking belt. You know? Yeah, call it the rain dance, boys. And yeah, however long, man. So yeah. And I know what Russia's trying to do. I know he's pretty much trying to do what I just described, but fuck Rush. Fuck him. Yeah, there's no love lost between myself and Rush, and just on pure principle, I will not be in that motherfucker's competition. So I just thought I'd do a little competition of my own. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And I just think this one is just much easier and fucking cooler. So yeah, fuck Rush. But yeah, I think this one will be tight, be easy. It'll be a new champ every week. You know what I'm saying? See how many times the belt changes hands, dude, before the real competition comes back. Like I said, this is a rain dance for the Mecca. I want that goddamn Mecca, boys. I want that goddamn Mecca to come back, boys. Motherfucking Mecca. I want this shit. I don't want this fucking shit down here. I want the fucking Mecca. I want the Mecca. And this weed is fantastic. Tell you what, I can put out a little. I can put out a little poll. I can put out a little poll and just see what people want to do with that with tie breaks. I don't know, man. Like fight to the death. We can figure out. We can figure out some. Because I don't want to. I don't want to bite anything like. That's I don't want this to be like the Mecca. I want this to be straight up pick 'em, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to structure it like ARC shit. So yeah, I'll just whatever people want to do, whatever y'all want to do. And like I said, this is not like, nah, you gotta sign up by this time. Nah, new challengers can approach every week. You know, I'm not gonna. It's not like there's going to be oh man, there's so many people trying to get in this. I don't know what to do. You know, like it's not going to be that many people, but I won't like, you know, I might just exclude Rush just to, you know, be a prick, but he's the only one I would probably just straight up be like, nah, motherfucker, like nah. You're out. But nah, man, if new challengers want to approach, see how long you can keep the belt. See how long you can keep the belt before the rabid dog comes back, boys, because isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we ultimately want? We don't want this shit. We want this fucking rain dance. We want the Mecca. It was right fucking there. And people just couldn't fucking help themselves, man. Ah, that shit pissed me off, dude. But yeah. Yeah. This is a rain dance, man. Well, that's what I'm gonna call it, the rain dance. Rain dance champ of the week, something like that. You know what I'm saying? The weekly rain dance champion, some shit. Some sports shit. Nick, no, nah, man, no, sir. There will not be Mr. Arkansas slander tolerated on this channel, sir. Sir, you think ARC would want them associated with scumbags like Jihad? Hell, motherfucking no. That's why, man. And see, I don't want to spend the stream talking about people that aren't here except ARC, because ARC, we want you back, big dog. We want this fucking Mecca, dog. We want this fucking Mecca. But yeah, man, like that's why I don't fuck. Yeah, I don't. Nah, fuck Rush. That's all I'll say. Yeah, yay. What's up, big ear? What's up, player? But nah, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, Nick, but yeah, no, I won't I will not tolerate that. Like I said, Mr. Arkansas is he's certainly not everyone's cup of tea, but dude, he is like the first major channel that I found like that. When I started doing my other channel, like in 2018, like early 2018, dude, he was the first one I found. I was like, Arkansas, I'm from Arkansas, shit, might as well, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, boom. And I was like, oh man, this dude is wild. Like he's fucking bringing the heat, dude, bringing that fucking energy, man. And I was like, yeah, so ARC has been a big influence on my channel from the jump. And that's why he's like, like a supreme entertainer, dude. That's why we were all so fucking interested in the Mecca. And that's what I'm doing with this. Like, that's what I want. Even selfishly. Yes, selfishly. I want the Mecca to be back and running, and I want to be in it, and I want to fucking win it. But no, for real, I just want I want the return of Mr. Arkansas and the fucking Mecca. I can't be the only one that feels like that. And this will just go on in the meantime until I don't fucking know what else to do. I'm not going to sit here and just watch Rush's little fucking wannabe fucking Bush League bullshit. I don't know, man. That's just where I'm at with it. I was fucking livid, man. When I fucking found out that the Mecca could potentially just be off again after all the shit that happened, man. Come on, dude. Come on, man. So yeah. The wind was totally out of my sails, dude. I was like, man, fuck this, fuck Twitter, fuck YouTube, fuck the internet. But nah. Do a fucking rain dance. Do a rain dance for the rabid dog. A rain dance for the return of the Mecca. That's what I want, by God. Tell you that. It could be. I certainly don't want to speak for the rabid dog, but it did not sound good. Sorry, my allergies fucking killed me. It did not sound good. So this is my last ditch effort to keep interest in that competition. I would never, ever dream of having a competition going on. Dude, I never had even really thought about hosting a competition until I saw that fucking, like, that bullshit that Rush was doing. So I said, fuck it. I want the Mecca. Can't have it right now. Definitely don't want to sit there and hear about that bullshit. So I'll just do this. I'll make this something constructive. I want this to lead to the return of the Mecca. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to do this. I want that fucking competition that Mr. Arkansas created. That's what we want. You swim at your own risk in those waters, my friend. There ain't no lifeguard present there. You just I would not recommend that, but you know, you're a grown ass man. Do what you want to do, but I'm gonna be fucking DMing. I'm telling you that. Nah, man, I don't want to have to do this shit. I want the fucking Mecca. But I gotta do something. I can't like, nah. Because as soon as Art comes back, this is gone. This is done. This is just to kick start the interest, hopefully, in Ark wanting to come back. You know, I don't know. Who knows? It probably won't work. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking try. And yeah, I'm definitely not going to be letting people in that Ark has said specifically that he can't fucking stand and wants nothing to do with. No, I'm not gonna have BK and fucking Jihad and no, those motherfuckers are not gonna be in this. Tell you what, everyone that was gonna be in the Mecca is eligible. I'll say that. Everyone that was gonna be in season 4 of the Mecca, and hopefully, we get that season 4. Hopefully, maybe I'm being foolish. Maybe this is wishful thinking. Maybe I'm crazy. I definitely am. So, yeah, like that will, yeah, I'm crazy. But, dude, maybe I'm crazy, but I still think there is a small glimmer of an outside chance. I'm hoping. Maybe I'm trying to will this into existence. Maybe I'm trying to speak truth to power here, boys. I'm hoping that there's a chance that the rabid dog will change his mind and I can end this fucking rain dance because there is no substitute for the Mecca. We're just left with a vacuum now, boys. So I'm going to fill it with this rain dance. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, the Mecca comes back and I can stop this foolishness. Because this is just a joke. The rain dance is just kind of like a joke. It's a parody. It's a parody. It's a joke. It's literally just to get Ark to come back or to try to get Ark to come back. That's all it is. But yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do that. And yeah, Rush can fucking eat a dick. I don't care if he likes it or not. So yeah, man, I think it's gonna be fun. Like I said, it's a rain dance. We'll crown a rain dance champ every week. You know, hopefully the power of the rain dance can fucking, you know, change Ark's mind, man. Hopefully, dude. I mean, the rabid dog is gonna do what the rabid dog does, but I don't know what else to do. I don't fucking know what else to do. So I think I'm gonna do that. And yeah, it's a little bit to spite Rush, so fuck him. Yep. So there you go. So yeah, you want to do a little rain dance with your boy, or you want to play fucking Tapology Touch Butt with Russian Jihad and fucking Justin Jr. and fucking Cucklin and whatever other fucking riff-raffs and unmentionables are over there. No, I know there's some cool people in that competition, and I know like why he's doing it, but dude, yeah, some of that shit is bad for him to me. So yeah, this is my little fuck you to Rush. This is my little please come back, Ark. Please, dude. Please. We want the Mecca, dog. We want the Mecca. We don't want fucking Rushish bullshit. We don't want this shit here. We want the Mecca. We need the Mecca. So yeah. There's no money. There's no, you know, the sign up for Tapology. Just make your picks. I'm going to still do like my show on Friday after the weigh-ins. And then, yeah, DM me by Friday at midnight. Anyone that hasn't DM me, I'll just assume that you don't want to do it that week. And yeah, whoever has the best picks that week, you fucking win. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, I hope that this doesn't even make it a week. I hope that we hear from Mr. Arkansas before these fights happen and that Mecca's back on. I hope that Ark just shows up and just lays waste to Rush's fucking little whack bullshit, the rain dance, all that. She just lays waste to all of it. And it was like just like the Mecca's back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping and praying for, dude. Hoping and praying for. But I'll be goddamned if I sit aside and just watch Rush make some fucking like Bush League knockoff, like, nah, dude. With a bunch of people or some people that Art can't stand. Nah, fuck all that. Fuck what you are talking about, Rush. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm hoping that like Art just shows up and just rah, how do they fuck, you motherfucker? Like just like, no, Mecca, like, dude, because you can't imitate the Mecca, dude. Like I said, this is a parody. This is a parody competition that I'm doing. This is a joke. This is my little bullshit, like, you know how like the BMF belt doesn't really matter. It's just a paper. This is just like my paper, like, this is a paper championship, dude. It's just a little bullshit, like, for fun, man. It's a rain dance, man. It's a rain dance for the Mecca boys. We want the Mecca. We don't want the rain dance. We don't want Rush's little fucking whack-ass, gay-ass bullshit. We want the Mecca boys. We want the Mecca back. God damn it. I don't want to have to do this. But I'm not going to stand aside and let that fucking Rush fuckery. No. I'm not going to be in it for sure, but nah. Figure I'd make something a little bit cooler than that. A little bit less labor intensive. And yeah. We'll see how long this competition goes. It will go until Mecca 4 comes back. Hopefully it doesn't even last a week. Hopefully there's not a champion even crowned and just the Mecca's back. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah. Call this whatever you want, man. Call this WCW to Rush. This is not like, I can't, because Rush isn't, that's a terrible comparison, because Rush isn't the fucking UFC, right? The Mecca, the Mecca is not even like the UFC. The Mecca is in like a league of its own, man. It's in a class of its own. It's like you can't really describe it like properly with human words. It's like a sort of like a black hole, but like it hasn't been fully explained, and like there's certain like properties of it that just you can't really like explain. That's what the Mecca is. But yeah, this is my little bullshit parody rain dance. Please bring the Mecca back so I can end everyone's misery. And yeah, definitely, this is definitely to add a little competition to that other fucking dookie ass fucking shit that fucking other guy's doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have words for that other bullshit. But yeah. Please. People don't want this shit. They don't want to listen to me with these competitions. They want to listen to Art. They want to listen to Mr. Arkansas. No one wants to listen to me host a competition. They definitely don't want to listen to fucking Rush's lame-ass, angry, fucking conspiratorial-ass host a competition. They want Mr. Arkansas, boys. That's what we want. Hopefully that's what we get. Hopefully this doesn't even make a week. Here's hoping. Here's praying. In the meantime, I offer you this. The Rain Dance. Real simple. Just DM me your picks. Whoever has the best picks, you're the fucking Rain Dance champ of the week. See how long you can hold the belt. Go up and rush his little bullshit and just fucking, like I said, just take the belt off and just flip it over your shoulder, you know, flex on Rush, and then take the belt and just fucking smack him across. Just stretch that fucking belt across his face. Just stretch it across his angry fucking face. Yeah, no. It's just sad, man. It's just like, fuck, dude. Fuck. Sad state of affairs, boys. This is the fucking like post Mecha apocalypse. In the absence of the Mecha dude, like chaos reigns. Gotta try and bring some kind of order to it. That's the way I look at it. Ark, bro, do you see what not having the Mecha is doing to us? People going crazy out here, dude. People going crazy out here in this community, man. Fucking Rush thinking he's gonna take over. Come on, man. So yeah. But now, no. I'm gonna change this again. Give me 1 second, boys. I'm gonna change this again. Shout out to the 14 people in the building. That's it. Rain Dance Champ of the Week. And I will, dude. If this is hopefully this isn't the case, but if it is, if we don't hear from the rabid one, and this has to this thing, like I will put this up against Russia's fucking bullshit. I will put this up against Russia's shit. I wouldn't dream of anything like this if the Mecha was going on. I wouldn't need to do this if the Mecha was going on. But I'm definitely not going to let that. Nah, fuck no. Got me chopped, son. Got me chopped. No. So yeah, I will. If you win this week, you are the fucking Rain Dance Champ of the Week. I will fucking do a stream on Sunday. I will shout you out and on Twitter, all that. And hopefully, man, hopefully, Mr. Arkansas comes back and we can get the real competition going on. This is just a joke. This is a joke to fucking, this is a flex on Rush. This is all this is. There is no substitute for the Mecha. None. None whatsoever. Praying, dude. This is what it is, boys. We're praying. We're praying, boys. This is a rain dance. It's a pray, whatever you want to call it, man. A prayer for the Mecha, like, please come back. Please, please, please. We have nothing else to do down here. Rush is doing some bullshit, so I'm just going to do this instead. Like, that's all this is. That's all this is. It will stop. I will put the fucking kibosh on this the second that the rabid dog returns and the Mecha is back on. That's all I want. I think that's all we want, man. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to keep this going on. I just want Ark to come back and say Mecha's back on. Say, hold on now. I want him to come back and say, hold the fucking phone. What the fuck do y'all think you're doing? That's what I want him to say. And then this little joke I got going on is just over. Right then and there. Sorry, boys. I want to do something real quick. So, yeah. You know, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do because I'm not going to disappear, and I will be goddamned if I sit there and watch this fucking Russia's bullshit. Like, I want to say some other stuff that'll probably get me canceled. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to sit there and watch Russia's fuck ass little bullshit. No. Ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll see who's crowned Rain Dance Champ of the Week, and hopefully there isn't one. Hopefully Art comes down and just fucking stomps a fucking mud hole in all this bullshit, and we get the real deal. We get the real fucking Mecca. We get the real fucking competition. This ain't no Mecca. Russia's bullshit ain't no... Nah, dude. It's knockoffs, man. It's just cheap knockoffs. This isn't even a wannabe. What I want is that. I want the Mecca. I don't want this. I don't want this. Rush, you can blame Rush. Rush, you forced my fucking hand on this one. You forced my hand on this one. So yeah, I done did all my chores. I took care of my business. Did my honey-do list. The wife is happy. And yeah. Let's try and I just want to try and have a little fun. A little competitive fun until the rabid dog returns. Just until the rabid dog returns. And fuck Rush. Yeah, it's corny as fuck. It's corny as fuck. So yeah, I'll do some shit that's a little bit less corny. And yeah. And then hopefully Ark will just like I said, just stomp a mud hole in all this bullshit. Do it. Do it. Art of Mecca. $20 entry fee, $0 prize. Yep. Just you got to invest, bro. It'll all make sense at the end, right? Right, Artem. You just got to tell like just don't worry about it. Just don't think about it. What does fucking Billy Madison say? He's like, I don't know. Just don't think about it. Just sort of hand it over. Yeah. Don't think about it. Just hand it. Just give me $20, everyone. I like that. I like that style. I fucks with that. I fucks with that style. Shout out to Artem. Belarus in the house. Yeah, it's funny. I like it. That's better than all of them, man. The Art of Mega. Give me your money, see what happens. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at, boys. It was good to talk to y'all, man. Good to talk to y'all. So what are y'all thinking about these? What are y'all thinking about these fights, man? Are y'all at least excited about the fights? I've been bummed out, man. I've been super bummed out because I'd done all the tape study. I was ready for the Mecca. Like I was still like, you know, a couple where I was like, oh, I don't know about I had some finishes where I didn't know the round where I thought it would happen because it's tempting, right? It's tempting, especially with the knockouts and guys that have propensity to either get knocked out or get the knockout, to think that it will happen early, right? It's like, oh, this guy's a big puncher. This guy doesn't have a good chin. First round knockout, bro. That is me to a fucking T. Maybe it's just like speak for yourself sense, because I do that shit all the time. But yeah, man. So I was at that point of the tape study and then the shit fell through. So now it's like, you know, I was matched up against Ear, man. That was going to be a tough first round matchup, dude, against a dude that I'm cool with and that is that I consider a dark horse of that competition. Ear's definitely someone that, like, you know, flies under the radar with you know, he's a good predictor, man, and kind of a sneaky good predictor. So yeah, I was pumped about that matchup, dude, and I was like, oh shit, it kind of like, you know, I almost like started to second guess a couple things, like, oh man, maybe this is a little bit, you know what I mean? So I still had a little bit of taping to do. I still have a little bit of taping to do for these picks, but I'm on Tapology, so I'm gonna make those picks anyway. But yeah, it took the wind out of my sails, dude. When that Fallout shit happened, I was bummed out. I was like, you know what? Fuck all this. And then I saw that bullshit with Rush, and I was just disgusted, dude. And I was like, oh, just fucking finger down the throat, gag myself, fucking puke everywhere. Just fuck all that shit, you know? So yeah, I have been doing nothing but just like smoking and watching Netflix and Hulu and dude, I've been watching a lot of boxing, man. A lot of boxing. But now that I've had this little epiphany, I need to get back to this final tape study. And yeah. So yeah, there's no Tapology group. There's no nothing like that. You just DM me your picks. Whoever has the best picks, you are Rain Dance Champ of the Week. And hopefully the rabid dog comes back. And yeah, you will be forever the last week, or whoever is champion when Mr. Arkansas returns and ends the Rain Dance. Because there's no, once the Mecca's back, that's the purpose of the Rain Dance. So there's no, it is literally, the duration of it is literally contingent upon the Mecca returning. So whoever is champion when that ends, you're the lineal, like, you know what I'm saying? You will be the lineal, like, your belt will be like the Ring Magazine belt compared to Rush's. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that was my thought. Because I was just like, no, I'm not gonna let Rush control the narrative in Ark's absence. That ain't gonna fucking happen. I'll be goddamned. We want the man back. We want the man himself back. We don't want these cheap imitations. We don't want the Rain Dance. We don't want fuckboy Rush's competition. We want the real thing. We want that real deal Holyfield competition. The Mecca, dude. The Mecca. Dude, that is one of the toughest picks. That is one of the toughest picks because I can close my eyes and see Harris just chinning him early, because Walt Harris, regardless of what you think about him as a fighter, you can't ignore his knockout ability early. He can literally hurt anyone and knock him out early. He had Overeem in serious trouble. That was a great fight, but yeah. Harris is really sharp early. I got Ty Burrow, though. I think that he will weather the storm. I don't think it's going to be just one, bah, and it's just that's it. It could be. I'm going to be sweating. That's why I'm worried, because that first round is going to be hairy, boys. It is going to be hairy in the fucking Hendersons. Like, Harris is sharp. He's got some pop on those punches early, dude. Tybura isn't the most durable. He hasn't always gone down from the first punch. Like, Derek Lewis had to punch on him a good bit before he finally went down. So it's not like always just not, you get him with one good one and he's out of there. Like, sometimes, but yeah. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, that's why you can't use MMA math all the time, dude. It's like, I catch myself doing it a lot. Like, I'm such a fucking hypocrite sometimes, but like, Sakai knocked Tybura out early. Like, Derek Lewis had to beat on Tybura for 3 fucking rounds before he got him out of there. So it's like, does anybody think Sakai is better than Derek Lewis? Like, you know, probably not. Probably not. But yeah, it's a tough one though, man. It's a tough one. It's like, Harris is the better striker, but he's kind of a one-round fighter, dude. If he doesn't get it done early, you can bet your ass he's going to slow down a good bit in the second round, if not be completely gassed. And it's like, then what do you do? So. Artem says, I feel like just betting Tybura and hedging it. That's not that. Hey, that's pretty smart, actually. That's pretty smart. Walt is due for one big knockout, but yeah, dude, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That one sketches me out. So, Jay, what's up, dude? I love that line, man. That's how you know Jay's there, man. He says, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Yep. Yeah, he almost did, man. One or two more good ones, and that would have stopped. Credit to Overeem for weathering the storm. But I did the same bet with Francis versus Stipe, and it bit me in the ass. Yeah, I mean, that's I mean, like, I feel like such a putz giving fucking like betting advice because I don't bet, but it's like, I feel like with bankroll management, like, it's not always the worst idea to like hedge if you've got the money to play with. But yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst idea in the world. No, Jimmy was in here earlier. Jimmy was in here for a second. I can't remember what he said. It was some smart alecky. Yep, I like it, man. I like that shit. I like a tagline for sure. But yeah, boys, this is my counter action. This is my counter strike to Russia's dumb shit, the rain dance. Because I'm hoping that Art comes back and puts an end to all of it. That's what I want. That's what I really, really want. So yeah, anybody that would like to, DM me your picks, just the winners, who you think is going to win each fight, whoever has the best record. You are the rain dance champ of the week. You are the paper champ of the week, boys. But you know what? It's still better than Russia's dumb shit. Yeah, it is. It is crazy about Tybura. Like, the thing is, like, I guess I don't feel like Harris is too much of a step up. I think he's a little bit of a step up from, you know, like Spivak, but let me pull up his record real quick. I don't that fight sketches me out, and I don't mind. Like, I agree with Ear. Like, I don't mind. I don't begrudge anybody for picking Walt Harris. Is what I'm trying to say. If I can spit it out. Marcin Tybura. He's 35. Spivak, Grishin, Rothwell, and Hardy. Walt Harris is definitely a sharper striker than all of those guys. That's for sure. Ben Rothwell definitely has more experience than Harris, but Ben Rothwell has looked like. But aside from that last fight, he has not looked good. Maxim Grishin is a good fighter for having not been in the UFC for very long, but he's still like not the highest level. He's mostly kind of unproven, low key. And Spivak is the same, like a prospect that has had a couple bumps, is starting to like find himself now, but still like I think Harris is a better striker than all those guys, with the exception of maybe Hardy, but here's the thing, man. Harris has been knocked out just as many times as Marcin Tybura. Just as many times. And one of them was a body kick, in fairness. But Walt Harris is not the most durable guy. And he has shown that he gasses like a motherfucker. And if you are a superior grappler, you can have your fucking way with him on the ground. And I'm banking on that happening. I'm banking on Harris coming out, looking sharp early, maybe even fucking, what did the kids say? Just bonking Tybura early. Yeah, maybe having to weather a storm, but I think Harris will kind of do the same thing he did in the Overeem fight, gas himself out trying to finish Tybura, who is, like I said, low-key a little bit tougher than that knockout record might indicate. And Harris is not quite he's not that much more durable than Marcin Tybura. I'll just put it like that. He's not that much more durable. Like, he got fucking knocked out by Sao Paulo. You know what I'm saying? So just something to keep in mind. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah. Your violence bet of the week, all over the under. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking that is a smart bet, Bobo. Drunky says Walt may be on the chopping block if he doesn't get it done. Yeah, there's a couple of fights like that. Like Yusuf Zalal, and someone said it in the chat earlier, and I don't. Oh man, that's gonna be a tough one for me, boys. That's gonna be a really, really tough one for me. Says Dushko Gregory should go under, but Dushko also likes the clinch. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That fight with Tybura, yeah, it was. Rothwell was going after Tybura like he stole his life. Dude, he was, man. He was like that lurching, like lumbering. Like, Rothwell's funny, man. Rothwell is like, he has a lot of power, and like, he is a good fucking grappler, dude. He's really fucking big and strong. And he just looks so, he's so awkward looking, like when he throws punches and strikes, but he's got a lot of power behind it. And he's a good fucking grappler, dude. Ear says, you know what? I think Ark is suffering from sleep deprivation, and I'm right there with him on that. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm the same fucking way. I've not been sleeping that well. I've been getting sleep every night, but not this night, but the night before. I only slept for a few hours. And I've been like napping more, and I just got to get out of that shit, man. I got to get back into a regular rising and setting with the sun, kind of like circadian rhythm or whatever. Yeah. The fights go distance at -200 before Woodson -200. That is one where, god damn it, that is, why is that the fight where it's just like, oh, I don't know. Why is it that one? Puelles and this like low level grappler versus grappler. Can't neither one of them strike worth a fuck. Like, how are you supposed to like parse that out? You know? You tell me. Jordan Levitt's trash on the feet. He's always looking to go for the fucking like takedown. Always. Jordan Levitt will probably be a stronger guy. He's a little bit slicker with the jiu-jitsu, but Pulis is not a bum on the ground, man. That's actually all he is like a wrestler and a fucking grappler. He's not a very good striker either. And, I mean, he's been at Stanford. He's been working. He's young. He could have made improvements, but, like, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm really, 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 really looking to fade Jordan Levitt. I just don't know if this is the spot to do it. Excuse me. God, that's good. This has always been one of my favorite snacks. Dude, your boy in high school, when I would get stoned after school, and my mother made the mistake of buying Sunbelt Bakery chocolate chip chewy granola bars, they would get crushed in about one setting. I'll mow through 5 of them in a row like it's nothing. They're the most delicious little tasty little snack that a stoner could want. A stoner like me could want. I know people all have their favorite snacks, their favorite, like, Mad Munchies, but goddamn, if this isn't one of mine. Sunbelt Bakery chocolate chip chewy granola bar. My God. I've been getting high and making myself sick on these for years, and it's awesome. Ooh, dude. I love those too, but that, man, those, I will literally make myself sick on those. Like okay. So there's the blue ones, what is it like? There's the blue ones, like the gold ones, and the red ones, right? The red ones are the milk chocolate. The blue ones are what the dark. No, which one's the dark chocolate ones? One's the milk chocolate, one's the dark chocolate, one's the like hazelnut shit truffle, like that one, and then the other one is the white chocolate. White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and then they're just so fucking dank. That's a good call, dude. That's a good shout. That's a very fine. That's a very sophisticated munchie. Fucking go broke and have diabetes. Fucking munching on those, man. No, that's a fucking good call, man. God, those are good. Those are dank as fuck. Blue is the dark. That's right. Blue is the dark. Stick them in the freezer, eat the chocolate, and then let the center melt in your mouth. Man. Might have to do that, man. Might have to get a bag of those. Might have to get a bag of those. Dude, I had this fucking ex-girlfriend, and her dad would always keep this fucking bag of like those truffles. And your boy, when I would be fucking like just high as a goddamn kite. And yeah, I would fucking, you want to talk about like secretly like don't underestimate the sneakiness of the sneakiness, like just jacking fucking like lint truffles and fucking, oh yeah. And yeah, fuck her too, so I don't feel bad about it at all. Fucking crush her dad's lint truffles. He loved those things too. And I was like, nah, I'm stoned and I'm gonna swipe them right from under your nose and just fucking eat them later. But no, yeah, dude, those are chronic. I also like Mott's assorted fruit flavored snacks. I think they're a tasty little treat, naturally flavored. I eat about 6 at a time, 6 packets. One bite per packet. The best are the caramel and the creme brulee. Something like that. Creme du lech, creme du lach. Oh, yeah. Fuck him. Fuck her. Fuck them. Oh, yeah, dude. I'd have a little collection. I'd bust them out later. Oh, my God, 2 cents, you didn't. Of course I did. Fucking idiots. But, yeah. Yeah. Crush them things, dude. Hold on, boy. Let me turn the light on here. Each one, yeah, go into a fucking diabetic coma. Dude, it's such a there's such a rich fucking it's such good chocolate, but it is just richer than a fucking rich guy. That was a terrible joke. Yeah, boys, there's some tough picks on this card, man. There's some really tough picks on this card. I'm excited about the fights, though. It's been 2 fucking weeks. I know everyone's chomping at the bit. Yeah, unfortunately, we were gonna have the Mecca, but I'm hoping. I'm still just like, man, is this a bluff? Like, is Art taking all of us for a ride? I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope he shows up and puts an end to Rush's bullshit and this little thing that I'm trying to do in his absence. I really hope so. All right, I'm gonna look at this fight card. UFC schedule. All right. Yeah, Puelles and Levitt, man. Puelles and Levitt. I think Claudio Puelles is a little bit better of a striker. He's not that great of a striker, but I think he's a little bit better of a striker than Levitt. I think so. Could be wrong. But Levitt does not care to strike. He relentlessly pursues the takedown. Puelles is a good grappler. I do think Levitt is a little bit better of a grappler. He's a little bit stronger, but Puelles is Jordan Levitt definitely has better takedown entries. He definitely is slicker with the transitions. I don't think he's going to sub Claudio Puelles. I really don't. I think that whoever wins is going to be the guy that ends up on top the most and gets the most control time. If it's on the feet, I favor Claudio, but I don't really. I mean, do we really think this fight is going to fucking transpire on the feet? Probably not, right? Probably not. So that's why I'm kind of like, I've been leaning Levitt from the jump, like, okay, this fucking like weird ass dude, like he's probably gonna win, much to my chagrin, and like whatever, dude. Here we go. You know, the pick will probably be Levitt. But yeah, I'm hoping there's just I see a lot of hype behind the guy, and he's just like, he's fought no one, man. Matt Wyman in 2020, dude, that ain't no fucking good win. So it's just like, I want to see what he's like against someone that I know can stuff takedowns and keep it on his feet and see what he's got in the stand-up, dude. But yeah, Claudio Puelles, I don't know if he's the guy that I can fade Levitt with. You know what I'm saying? It's 50-50. I'm probably gonna go with Levitt. Probably gonna go with Levitt. I sort of want to take Puelles. I'm not like, people are like, oh, Claudio Puelles is like the worst fighter in the UFC. Like he's really not. Like he's not very good. He's just a kind of a one-dimensional grappler. But so is fucking Jordan Levitt. So it's like it's a close pick, but I'm gonna ever so slightly lean Levitt. I feel like he's a little bit more wily, dangerous, explosive, and creative with his shit. So I'm probably going to go Jordan Levitt. Sean Woodson, Yusuf Zalal is another tough one, man. One I'm not trying to scare anybody off Yusuf Zalal that was on Yusuf Zalal, but this is one thing because I still might take Yusuf Zalal, but one thing that is kind of giving me a little bit of pause is Yusuf Zalal has been training through Ramadan. He said that he's done it before, but that is like he said that he like had to do some like sparring and shit like a couple of days without any food and water. I don't know. I'm not saying like, oh, he was getting fucked up from the sparring or anything like no. I'm just saying like I don't know how hard he's been able to go in camp. And he said that he's used to it. He said that he's done it before, like, but yeah, it's Ramadan. So it's just about to be what Ramadan's like just about to be over, or has it like I forgive me for not knowing. I don't mean to come off as disrespectful towards Islam, but I don't know exactly when Ramadan is, but I'm pretty sure it's either happening right now or it just ended or is about to end or something like that. So I think it might have just ended like a week or two ago, and he's only had like 3 weeks to train with the camp where he's been able to give himself the proper sustenance when he in recovery, whatever. So yeah, that's something where it's kind of like because that was what how the read that I had on Zalal. Like, okay, I saw what happened against Levitt and Rosa. He gassed the fuck out. That's and Woodson, his weight cut. That man does not weigh 145 pounds. I don't care what you fucking say. I don't care what you're fucking talking about. Sean Woodson does not weigh 145 pounds. That is a really weird, bad weight cut. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous as a featherweight. It's ridiculous. But, you know, he's going to have a huge reach advantage. He's going to be the better boxer. He's got a long-ass jab. He's going to keep that broomstick in Yusuf Zalal's face. What I was thinking with the Zalal pick is he will gas. Yusuf Zalal is the better grappler. Yusuf Zalal will start to use the grappling. Sean Woodson he showed he has holes in his game. So I don't know, man. Like I stylistically, I think Yusuf Zalal is a bad matchup for him, but with the physical attributes and the fact that one of the reasons that I was going to be on Zalal was he probably still will have a little bit better cardio, but the training through Ramadan thing, like that just makes the cardio a little bit more of like he might not be as I don't think he'll have bad cardio, but will he be like able to because Yusuf Zalal is a guy that fights on the outside. He's a counter striker, and he'll have to be on his bike against Woodson because Woodson will press forward and keep the jab in his face. So he will have to be on his bike in this fight. And if it's a rough camp, if he's had a rough camp with Ramadan and shit, I don't know like how if he will have the normal cardio that he has typically. But against Sean Woodson, who also has questionable cardio, I don't know. Zalal is a better grappler though. Zalal is a better wrestler. He's a better grappler. Yeah, so and Sean Woodson gives up his back a fucking lot. So Yusuf Zalal could choke Sean Woodson the fuck out in like the second round or third round. But I don't know. I don't know yet, man. But I was definitely leaning Zalal, but that thing about like the training during Ramadan, man, I just don't know, dude. It raises a little bit of a red flag. Peace here. Have a good shift, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. Have a good one. You out? Peace, Nick. Wasn't here a long time, but you had it. Hey, I appreciate you stopping through, man. It was definitely a good time, bro. We'll have to do it again soon, bro. You know, stop by anytime. Appreciate you, Jay. But yeah, yeah, Ear he's gonna be a rain dance champ. Hopefully, bring the rabid dog out. Hopefully, the rain dance will bring the rabid dog out. I feel it's the better alternative to Rush's dumb shit. I'll have my own dumb shit. My shit will be dumb, but it'll be fucking cooler than Rush's bullshit. How about that? Yep. So, God, with these picks, dude. Manon Fiorot versus Marina Moroz. Now, Manon Fiorot, Manon Fiorot, however you pronounce her name, she is Flemish fighter. She is a good fighter that has been crushing cans. She's been crushing them all right, but they're cans. Now, Victoria Leonardo, she was a decent prospect, I suppose. I guess she's not a total can, but she is fucking very, very unproven herself. So that I don't see how you can really rate that win very highly. Marina Moroz. Marina Moroz definitely has more experience more UFC experience by a lot. I think she has like almost 10 UFC. She has like 8 or 9 UFC fights. I feel stylistically like Fiorot is nastier. She's more aggressive. She will press forward more. Marina Moroz is a volume point fighting boxer. Now she, JoJo Calderwood, submitting JoJo Calderwood in 2015. Danielle Taylor, Sabina Mazo. I mean, Mara Bueno Silva, that's a good win. Mara Bueno Silva's a good win. Bueno Silva's a decent fighter. She is a decent fighter. And she has good losses, like Angela Hill and Carlos Esparza, losses by decision. It's not too bad. Marina Moroz has good boxing. I think she's the better boxer than Fiorot, but I think Fiorot is heavier handed and will be pressing the issue more. Moroz did get hurt badly against Bueno Silva. I think if that's Fiorot, she'll probably get put away. I will probably end up taking Manon Fiorot, but man, I don't know, dude. I am not as sold on her as some people are. Some people are all over that bitch, and it's like, dude, she has less than 10 fights, and 95% of them are against complete and total fucking jobbers. So I am pumping the brakes on her until I see a little bit more. If she just mows through Marina Moroz, then I will definitely be more on notice. Marina Moroz is not the best fighter ever, but she does have a good bit of UFC experience. She does have a winning UFC record. She's 5-3. She's not the best UFC fighter, but she's definitely not the worst. And she's on a 2-fight win streak. So yeah, I think it's a good test for Manon Fiorot. Marina Moroz is unquestionably the best fighter that Fiorot's ever fought. There's no real argument with that. You can tell me Victoria Leonardo is a better. No, come on. Like Marina Moroz is the best fighter she's ever fought. I think Fiorot will probably win, but man, I don't understand the like supreme confidence in an unproven can crusher. I just have never got that, man. I've never understood that. Yeah, peace here. Since you think Tyrone can land the overhand right bomb on Paul Chin. Oh, on that. He could. But how often is he going to throw it? And it's different with the boxing and the MMA fighting because Woodley, he can always threaten like the takedown, and he can use the awkward like shuffle and shit. Like that shit is just easier to defend in boxing. The gloves are bigger. You can just put your gloves up and block that shit easier. Like Woodley he has some like pretty good accuracy with when he throws the right hand, but he throws it so seldom. I've got Jake Paul in that fight. I think there's a chance he could actually knock Woodley out. So yeah, I'm not as confident with it as I was about the Askren. I knew he was going to knock Askren out. I knew. I told y'all he was going to do that. But Woodley, it's not as certain. It's definitely not as certain. But I still favor Jake Paul. Woodley is so low volume. He is 40 years old. He's gun shy. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I get that, like, he's way more of a threat than Ben Askren is. Way more of a threat. I think Jake Paul will take him a little more seriously than Ben Askren. I think he will be training harder for this fight. Like, I mean, say what you want about Jean Pascal. Like, he's a fucking drug cheat. He's like, I've always like, he's just kind of a lummox, but he's a good boxer. Like, he's not a bad boxer. He's a champion. Like, Jake Paul's been sparring with him, and like Jake Paul's big. Like, he's a I think he's a little undersized as a cruiserweight, but he's a cruiserweight. Like, Woodley is like really like a middleweight. You know what I mean? So it's going to be at 190 pounds. I favor Jake Paul. It's not MMA versus boxing, y'all. Like, it's not like if Jake Paul beats Tyron Woodley, it's like, oh, boxing is better than MMA. Nah, man, come on. This is a celebrity smoker. It's a white-collar amateur versus a washed-up ex-champion. They're not the ambassadors of their sports in this fucking Triller shit show. You know what I mean? It's not like a disgraceful thing like, oh, MMA fans can never show their face again if Jake Paul knocks out Tyron Woodley. Like, come on, man. Come on. No. That was shit. But to answer your question, he can. Yeah, he definitely can. What's up, General? Salud. Yeah, and like, I think that this is the difference. I think that he genuinely wants the chance to try and knock out Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's there. He's like, okay, I know I'm going to get a bag regardless. I'm going to get the chance to try and knock this fucking kid out and, like, avenge my homeboy. Because, like, him and Askren have been Askew. Him and Askew are genuinely tight. They are genuinely boys. No, they, like, pretty sure, didn't they wrestle together in Missouri and didn't they fucking train together at Rufus Sport in Milwaukee? Like, I think they're tight, man. So I'm sure Willie wants some get back. He'll get some money. He knows he's gonna get paid. He can have a chance to put hands on Jake Paul. But yeah, I don't think it's really crazy at all that Jake Paul will knock out Tyron Woodley. In fact, I think it's more than a coin flip's chance. I think there's about a 60 to 70% chance that Jake Paul will knock out Tyron Woodley. But it doesn't mean that boxing is better than MMA. God. Yeah, but that's the thing, that it's what would suck about that though is that everyone would expect him to go in there against like Wilder and Fury. And it's like, no, man, you cannot put him in there with the best heavyweights in boxing. They will fuck him off, dude. You'd have to put him in there, but then it's like no one would care. If you put him up against somebody less, no one gives a fuck. You know what I mean? That people would care, like, from a casual perspective, I guess. But for like the crossover kind of freak show, if you will, aspect of it. But yeah, Francis would get chinned. He'd get chinned by Wilder. He would get styled on and probably knocked out by Fury. He'd probably get knocked out by AJ. Like, I'll tell you what would be good though. These would be good fights. These would be fun fights for Francis that could potentially be winnable fights, and would be. It's like, okay, if you can beat these guys, yeah, fuck yeah, put them in there against like, the top 3 or 4. But it would be cool to see Francis in there with some of the prospects, man. Like to see him in there with like him in there with like Hrgovic, or see him in there with like who's the other guy? I mean, Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is like Francis's age. Joe Joyce is like the same age as Francis, so that's like, but something like that. Something like that. Like, I would love to see him knock out like Dylon, but I think even Dylon might give him some trouble, unfortunately. Just the too used to the boxing and too used to doing nothing but boxing. And if it's a boxing match, they're just going to have just a market advantage. And I know that Francis has done amateur boxing, but dude, boys, when they say there are levels, oh, I mean, there's levels. And when amateur, what kind of amateur are we talking here? Like, dude, like there are pro fighters that have absolutely atrocious records. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a perfect example. I will give you a perfect example. Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's half-brother, is fighting a dude that is 0-14. Motherfucker is 0-14, hasn't won one single pro bout. But he's a professional boxer. And who knows what his amateur record is. So you know what I'm saying? Like, people will throw that out there, and like it's all context. It's all context. So yeah, you just have to be. It's just different. It's a different sport. You can't count on the one hitter quitter coming quite as easily. You have to punch in combination. You have to work behind a jab consistently. You can't throw leg kicks. You can't wrestle. You can't take anybody down. You can't stall against the fence. You can't do any of that shit. You have to punch or not punch your way out of it. That's the only thing that'll save you, is your punches. If you get tired, you can get fucked up. If you get tired in boxing, that's getting tired in MMA. There are ways you can mitigate that. You can clinch. You can try and get takedowns. There are stalling tactics in MMA. The stalling tactics in boxing, they're way hairier. And you can't do them for as long. When you start getting tired in boxing, oh, buddy, you're in trouble. You're in fucking trouble. I'll give you guys a perfect example. Like, I've been watching, and I'll probably make this just like a 2-hour stream, but I've been watching one of my favorite divisions in boxing is the super welterweight, or junior middleweight, same difference, 154 pounds. I think that has been one of the most competitive divisions recently. The belt has changed hands multiple times, and it's been real interesting. So I've been watching the path, the journey of the unified champion of 154. And there are some awesome fights. But one thing that, like, watching Jared Hurd fight Tony Harrison, and watching Jared Hurd fight Irizlandi Lara, and Austin Trout too, same difference in all three of those fights. Jarrett Hurd is very hittable. He's a walking punching bag. You can light Jarrett Hurd up like a fucking pinball machine. I mean, he is there for the punching. But the problem is that Jarrett Hurd is like the Terminator. He's like, he's relentless and he will not stop pushing forward. He will not stop moving forward. And what happened was when those guys got tired, he was still there. And there's no way, there's just nothing you can do except get knocked out. But so yeah, man, that's just an example. But yeah, man, if you in case anybody that likes boxing, you know, and if you're a boxing head, obviously, you know, I'm preaching to the choir. You've seen all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the path of those belts has been awesome. It's changed hands a lot. They're all really exciting competitive fights. But yeah, man, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're like, what the fuck, watch these fights, man. Watch Jarrett Hurd versus, I mean, all those fights I mentioned, Hurd versus Trout, Hurd versus Lara, Hurd versus Tony Harrison, and then watch Jarrett Hurd versus Julian Williams. Watch Jarrett Hurd versus J-Rock, and then watch J-Rock versus Rosario, and then Rosario versus Charlo. Those are great fucking fights, man. All of those are good fights. And most of them end in knockout. And the ones that didn't end in knockout, they at least had knockdowns in them and stoppages. So yeah. Yeah, I know I'm kind of getting off on boxing here, but I like boxing. So fuck it. I'm about to end this stream pretty soon anyway. But yeah, man, that is such a cool division in boxing. I think it's one of the best divisions. It's one of the most exciting. So they're not quite middleweight, so they still have that like that quickness and that speed. And they're starting to get a little bit more pop in their punches, like starting to get up towards that middleweight power. Like Jarrett Hurd could definitely fight at middleweight, dude. Definitely. Same like Charlo probably could too. Charlo could probably put on weight and be up there, but his brothers in that division, like I like that I like that the Charlo twins are in different divisions. But yeah, dude, that I'm trying to think of how that Jarrett Hurd. But yeah, Hurd is always an exciting fights, man. And yeah, I mean, I have there's a little bit of hometown love for Jarrett Hurd. Like, it's not my hometown, but you know, he's I live in the state that he's from, you know what I'm saying? So there a little bit of that rubs off. Like, I've lived in the DMV area for, you know, a few years now, and yeah, I kind of fuck with Jarrett Hurd like that, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of like the hometown hero a little bit. So but he's never in boring fights usually. He blocks punches with his face and he hits like a truck. And that's what got him a lot of his wins, is like he would be getting beat on and then just say nope and boom and just crack a motherfucker and fuck him right off and just win the fight. But he's never in boring fights, man. So yeah, it's cool too, because J-Rock, Julian Williams, the guy that beat him to win his title, to take the titles from Hurd, J-Rock had a crazy path to even get back to that point. Like, dude, when J-Rock got smoked by Jermall Charlo, I didn't think he would ever come back from that, dude. I thought J-Rock was fucking like, dude, your chin is done, you're fucking toast. You're never going to get the title again. So I definitely had to eat crow on that one, because, dude, J-Rock came back and he whooped Jarrett Hurd's ass, man. Like, dropped him in like one of the early rounds. It was like first or second. Won a clear decision. Like, it was awesome. And I'm not the biggest J-Rock fan, but man, that was cool to see J-Rock get the belts. And then, yeah, he ran into fucking Jason Rosario, and then Jason Rosario ran into Jermell Charlo, and it was a crazy, because Charlo controversially lost to Harrison. All those, man, all those 154 title fights are fucking dope. Harrison versus Charlo 1 and 2 are good. Hurd versus Harrison is good. J-Rock versus Jamal Charlo. J-Rock versus Jared Hurd. J-Rock versus Jason Rosario was an exciting fight for as long as it lasted. Because I think J-Rock might have hurt Rosario at one point there too. But yeah, and shout out to Jason Rosario, man. He just came out of nowhere. Got himself a championship. And soon lost it to Jamel Charlo, but he lost it to Iron Man, but it is what it is. But yeah. Yep. Those are people, and the people that hate on boxing, like, I sort of get it. Like, I get a lot being fed up with a lot of the bullshit, but dude, if you think that like all of boxing is trash, then you're just a hater. Cause like you ain't never seen those 155-pound unification fights because they're fucking dope. Like I said, Hurd versus Trout, Hurd versus Lara, Hurd versus Tony Harrison versus Jermell Charlo 1 and 2, Julian Williams versus Jared Hurd, Julian Williams versus Jamal Charlo, J-Rock versus Rosario versus Jermell Charlo. All of those are fucking dope ass fights. They are fucking sick. It's good boxing, good technical boxing, and some fucking nasty knockouts, dude. Nasty McFarsty knockouts. When fucking Jamal Charlo knocked Julian Williams out with that fucking uppercut, holy shit. The fucking right hand that fucking Jarrett Hurd knocked Tony Harrison out with, the fucking left hook that Charlo knocked him out with, dude, Julian Williams beat the shit out of J-Rock. J-Rock beat the shit out of Jarrett Hurd. Like, those are all great fights, man. Like, that is one of the most competitive, exciting divisions in boxing, man. And people that hate on boxing, you ain't talking about 154 because that belt changes hands. Those belts change hands all the time, and it's very competitive. But yeah, the boxing heads know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about, man. Looking like Canelo going to fight Caleb Plant. Well, some people hanging tough too, man. I guess I'm not fucking boring the shit out of all y'all. But yeah, it looks like Canelo's going to fight Caleb Plant. Hopefully, you know. I tell you what, man. I tell you what, dude. I like Caleb Plant as a fighter, but there's just something about him, like something about his attitude that I just don't fuck with. He's just got this like arrogance to him that is just like, I don't know, man. And he's a good fighter, dude. He's a way better fighter than he gets credit for. He is a good fucking fighter, but just something about him, I'm just like, I guess it's a couple like, dude, I was watching fuck, what was it? Which fight was it? I think it was Hurd and Landy Lara. Hurd and Lara. It was during that fight, the round that Jared Hurd knocked, the 12th round, like where Lara is like, is Lara going to run away with this? Is Landy Lara going to fucking upset Jared Hurd? And Hurd fucking cracked him with that left hook and sat him on his ass. And you could see out, you could kind of glance out into the crowd and see like the front row of one of the front rows. And it's like Floyd and Spence and like Jermell Charlo. Spence and Charlo are sitting there like just like, you know, chopping it up and shit. And then like you can see Caleb Plant. And I just like, I was like, I kind of just like glanced because I'd seen the fight before, and I was like, oh shit, there's like so and so. You know, kind of like sometimes I'll do that, man. I like look off in the crowd to see people's reactions, like when I know the knockout's coming, to see who's like pissed, see who lost money, and it's just like fuck, and to see who's just like who won money, and just like I don't know, man. I like to see that. Like you see celebrities and their reactions and shit, but Caleb Plant is like looking down. He's like on his phone. He's like not paying attention to the fight, and it's like real exciting part of a really fucking close fight that like could go either way, and Hurt is like coming on strong right before he drops Laura, and like the biggest moment of the fight, and Caleb Plant's just like on his phone looking down. It's just like, and that's just one thing. Like there was another video where he was like with James Toney, and James Toney is like trying to like show him, give him tips on like inside fighting, like bumping the dude with your shoulder and throwing the uppercut, and like, and Caleb Plant's just like on his phone texting and shit, like, yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, what'd you say? Yeah, oh, yeah, whatever you said, James. Like, bro, come on, man. Maybe it's shit like that. Maybe he's just kind of like he's just too cocky, and I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but I like cocky fighters. It just I don't know. Can't believe I would ever say this, but I'm kind of hoping. I'm now kind of hoping that Canelo fucks him up, and I've never really been a Canelo fan. But Canelo kind of won me over with this last one and him shitting on Boo Boo Andrade. He kind of won me over, man. And I'm hoping that Canelo beats the brakes off Caleb Plant. I think he probably will. Caleb Plant does have a tough style for him, though. He has a tougher style. He's like Billy Joe Saunders with more pop on his punches. But he's another like he's a guy that really hasn't faced anybody like Canelo. Canelo's faced fighters like him. He hasn't really faced anyone like Canelo. But he is the combination of his style and power make it an interesting fight. But I still think Canelo gets it done. But that's one of those like it needs to happen because he has the I think that's the last belt. I think that's the last one. Let's see real quick. I think that's the last super middleweight belt. Canelo. Next fight. Oh, nice. New date for, okay, so it will be Plant. New date for Canelo and Plant. Eddie Hearn just announced it. September 11th. It will be September 11th. Plant versus Canelo. It's going to be a good fight, dude. It's going to be a fucking good fight. But yeah, so yeah, I've been watching boxing, man. I've been watching these 154-pound unification fights. That's what it is with boxing. You just have to know what to look for, man. You have to know what to look for. You have to know what to pay attention to. Yes, you have to wade through a lot of bullshit. You just kind of have to know where the good shit is. But it's there. It's there. The high quality striking is there. You just have to wade through a lot of bullshit. And a lot of broken promises and teasing and disappointment, and ultimately like frustration, disappointment. But like I said, those junior middleweight title fights are dank. They're fucking dank. Charlo has fighting Montiel. I think. Excuse me. Yes, so Jamal is fighting Juan Macias Montiel, and Jermell Charlo. Next fight. Let's see. Let me check box rack. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the Charlo brothers because they're like really cocky and arrogant. But dude, as far as they're fighting, they are fucking mustard, dude. They are fucking mustard. They are the epitome of boxer punchers. They have good boxing ability, but they can fucking stand there and crack you too. Castano, that's what it was, Castano. So yeah, this will be. Oh man, so this is for the big one, boys. This is for the big one. This is for undisputed, and it's crazy that like Castano is undisputed because that. Oh my god, that WBO, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBC at 154, awesome. The WBO is fucking bullshit, especially in that weight class because Castano, like, he beat Patrick Teixeira, and Patrick Teixeira beat nobody to win that title. It was a vacant title that Patrick Teixeira won, and then Castano beat him. I think Jermell Charlo is going to beat the fucking dog shit out of Brian Castano, but that will be for undisputed pretty much. So yeah, that'll be a good fight. I think that'll be more competitive than Montiel. I think that his brother Jamal will beat the Christ out of Montiel. I think Castano will be a little bit more competitive with Jermell, but I think the result will be the same. I think it's going to be 2 knockouts for the Charlos. And what I want to see is I want to see both of them win, and then I want to see Jermell. I'm trying to think of what I'd like to see next. I would like to see either Jermell versus J-Rock. But what I'd really like to see, I like to see Jermell versus Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd's got a fight coming up against someone, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's someone that Jarrett Hurd should destroy. And then I'd like to see that fight, man. You know, Jarrett Hurd was the unified champion. He was one of those guys where everyone was like, oh, Jarrett Hurd sucks. Everyone's just expecting him to lose. And then everyone started riding his dick, and then he lost to J-Rock, and everyone jumped back off the bandwagon. And it's just, but I still think he's dangerous, man. You still got, who else is there? Sorry, I'm just checking these rankings here. 155. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I mean, but that's a sweet division now, dude. You got Israel Madrimov, who's coming up. You got Tim Tszyu, Costa Tszyu's son. He's nasty. Hurd, Erickson Lubin. That rematch with Jermell would be a good one. But yeah, I want to see Charlo versus Jarrett Hurd. They've done the mixing and matching, but I haven't seen that one yet. I think that'd be a good one. But yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping her on up, boys. So just to review, Rush, fucking suck it. What I decided to do is do a little rain dance for the Mecca. This is a rain dance in the hopes of bringing back the rabid dog. And I didn't want to have to do this. I did not want to have to do this. But Rush forced my hand. Feeling no remorse. Feeling like my hand was forced. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If you are interested in this little game, this little bullshit joke competition of mine, DM me your picks. The cutoff is Friday at midnight. And whoever has the best picks, you will be the Rain Dance Champ of the Week. And it'll just keep going on and on and on until we get the mecha back. And as soon as the mecha's back, it's gone. So there's your chance. There's your chance to, to get a little glory in the meantime. Better than winning Rush's stupid shit. But yeah, so I have a little fun with it. I don't really know what else to do. I don't want to do this. I want to be playing the mecha right now. I don't want to be doing this little thing that I'm doing, but I'd rather do this than fucking watch Rush's dumb shit. So that's what I'm doing. It's the Rain Dance. If you're interested in participating, just DM me your picks, and yeah, I'll crown a champion on Sunday. Sunday, I'll give you I'll give you the floor if you'd like to come in. I will tweet it out and give you give you the spotlight. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't go on for long. Hopefully we get the Rabid Dog and we get the mecha, because that's really what I want. It's a rain dance, hoping to call down the Rabid Dog. So fucking suck it, Rush. I want to thank everybody that came through the stream today. I had 14, 15 people in here at one point. That's what's up, man. So I appreciate y'all coming through. I will be back on Friday for the weigh-ins. And yeah. Let's check it out, man. If you're interested in this little bullshit game of mine, just let me know. You don't have to sign up for anything. Just DM me your picks by Friday at midnight. Whoever has the best record, you will be Rain Dance Champ of the Week. And yeah. Hopefully Art comes back and puts an end to all this bullshit with the mecha. That's what I really hope. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. I will be back on Friday for the weigh-ins. I'll be giving my picks. I will not be participating in the rain dance. This is for the people that wanted to be in Mecca and are just looking for answers now, looking for something to quench that competitive thirst. And yeah, you can't really it's just the mecha, the absence of the mecha is left a void you can't really fill. But I'm not going to let that void start to fill with just stagnant, pus-filled cesspool, dookie water, fucking Rush bullshit. Not going to happen. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's topped through. Suck a fucking dick, Rush. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Ark, please put an end to all this. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to you guys. I'll be back on Friday. Y'all are the shit. DM me if you're interested in this little fucking this stupid little game of mine. I hope y'all have a good one, man. This has been just my 2 cents. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.